Welcome back. Welcome back. This is still Ibri. Let's talk, and you're still hanging out with the baddest duo in East Africa, Central Africa, and the rest of the region. I know we sometimes rush through this, so we're gonna try and go as slowly today. So this is Myre. Is it Mire? I don't know how to pronounce that. It's MYRE from Nakuru saying, here enjoying the show. How do you move on after breaking up without finding yourself talking to your ex again? Hey, this one is difficult. But I think it depends on your age. The younger you are, the harder it is to get over a breakup, because this is like a new relationship. It's a new experience altogether. This is probably like your second or third relationship. So you're kind of really invested in this. You're always thinking that this is going to be the person you're going to marry and end up with and all of those things. So for that reason, your earlier breakups are harder than your later ones. Right now, even if you broke my heart, I'm like, wow, so sad.
That's nice.
I'm like, so sad. You want to go for drinks?
Yeah,
all right.
let's
And I
go.
pick up the next one. Ambassador akicheza na mimi akiniangalia hivi kidogo. Piu napita na yeye.
Okay,
So-
come on, now watch.
There's no way. Anyway, yeah, so basically right now you kind of just get yourself up and keep it moving.
Yeah.
However, when you're younger, it can be a bit because you have such a particular vision of love. Like love is supposed to be boy meets girl, boy falls in love with girl hopelessly and helplessly, boy introduces girl to friends, then boy introduces girl to family, and then boy asks to RDDD and PPP introduction, and then next thing you know, y'all are married, the boy has child with whatever. Basically, the trajectory is like pretty straightforward, but unfortunately, that's not how relationships work. At least that's not how most relationships work when you're that young. So, how do you cope with that relationship, or how do you cope with the breakup? I hate to admit it, but quitting something cold turkey is actually very important.
Yeah.
Like if if I break up with someone and I block contact, like I block the email, block their phone number, block all of it, it's easier I feel like it should be easier for them to kind of move on.
Yeah.
Just tell someone, look, this isn't working anymore, and then just block them. Even you, the person who's been blocked, you block them back. Because somehow it gives you the sanity of knowing they can't get access to you. It kind of gives you back your power. You're like, yeah, I blocked them, by the way. There's something about saying you've blocked someone that gives you some kind of BDE, energy.
You have no power over me. You're not able to
Yes,
manipulate me
you're not able
anymore.
to contact me at
Yeah.
all, and even if you tried to, then you wouldn't get me. There's a certain energy that comes from that I feel like is very relevant. So one, you need to block them across all platforms. I am talking all platforms. Two, if you follow them on social media, unfollow and also block them. Because unfortunately, when you see people progressing, even if they're not progressing, even just seeing their picture kind of puts you back in that space of like, oh man, what if it could have been this way, could have been this way, what if? There's so many what ifs and buts that come along. So two, unfollow them from all social media platforms. In fact, if you can, delete their contact altogether so that even their email doesn't, not just the way you get a message from them and it said maybe come out, and then it's maybe come out, why is come out back in my life, you know, stuff like that. So block them across all social media platforms and just unfollow them for your own sanity. Three, if there are places you used to frequent together and they still frequent those places, avoid all contact, physical, even the smell of them, just avoid it altogether.
There's a certain deodorant I don't use.
Yeah.
Because it smells like a certain person.
Trust me when
and
I
I bought
tell
it
you.
by mistake.
Yeah.
And it took me to such a dark place.
There we go.
I threw it out.
I'm telling you. Huh?
All 350 of it.
Whoa! Or going and starting to read back the messages that you guys, like your chats, delete them. If you get back together, it's okay. You will create new memories. But it says that 2020, wachana nazo, delete. For me, cut all contact. After a while, you start to forget them.
True.
I don't know how, but you kind of start to
gets
forget
better.
them. But you have to cut off all contact. That's the only way.
Yeah. And I think that's actually the solution, because with me, I used to say, I'm the bigger person, I won't be petty and block you. But what I was actually doing was giving them a chance to come back.
And
you know,
secretly hoping
and
that
hoping
they will.
that they will reach out And sometimes when they wouldn't reach out, that is an additional
Heartbreak. Now you're
because
breaking your own
"Damn."
heart.
So you didn't want to like put in an effort and actually chase after me. So that's just heartbreaking yourself. And then I got into my toxic girl era because if you're young, it's okay, you can get into it. Whereby ukiwa in a relationship, alafu inaisha, una make sure kuna mwingine mko 3 months, okay? So exactly, because I used to say,
keep them on rotation.
yeah, you're not going to buy shoes without, you know, like without shoes on your feet, okay? Lazima ukuwe na viatu kwa miguu, ndio unaenda shopping ya kununua viatu mpya. So anytime I'd be in a relationship and I'm like, hii iko karibu kuisha, hii haibambi, I'd make sure kuna mwingine saizi tuna celebrate happy anniversary ya 6 months. And that's just very toxic because you find yourself hopping from one relationship into another relationship, no time to heal, no time to work on your baggage. But then you finally get to a point where it's all too much. So you need to now date yourself. Okay, like, we have tried all these other people, we have tried men, you have tried women, let's now date ourselves, okay? Now you get to find yourself, you get to figure out what makes you happy. How are you coping and living life without the influence of other people? So date yourself. Jite kamkutano. And then when you date yourself, you get such high standards because you're treating yourself well, you know? You're loving yourself. So now you won't allow somebody else to disrespect the small haven you've built for yourself. So you know what? Take a break. Stop dating people. Date yourself. Work on yourself. And it'll work out, okay?
Yeah, and create
Block them.
standards as
Yeah.
well. You start to create your own standards. Someone was joking and said that someone told me that my standards were high, and I told him, sir, my standards are up there in heaven with God. Do you think you can reach them?
Exactly.
Hey,
Exactly.
hey, can you?
Can you? I can see a few messages coming in. We have somebody saying, hi, Turi, I'm Savage, your biggest fan. Ju, you talk sense, bana. Savage, I know you because you DM'd me something, eh? You DM'd me something and I was like, girl, that was very, I don't know if you're a girl or a boy, but that was very unnecessary what you DM'd. As in, she really made fun of us. It was a very savage comment. I see you. I saw you. But also, thank you for tuning in. We also have Beverly saying, hi, girls. Looking good as always. I am Beverly watching the show from Njiru.